Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. I'm Lakeisha McKnight, your coach. That's right, your coach and your host for this podcast show that goes live every single Tuesday and Wednesday around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this podcast show is a representation, it's the media outlet for the nonprofit entitled Women of Elevation Career Services International. And so, what I want to do on tonight is just let you know the mission of this show, of this podcast, and the organization is to empower women with the tools to be able to create, relate, and elevate so you can walk in your God given purpose and truly live your dream lifestyle. And so I want to welcome you to this podcast show. And so what we're focusing in on for the month of October is really how to elevate your income. That's right, because during this final quarter of this year, our core focus is upon elevate, helping you to elevate. And more specifically in this month, it's all about income. And so during the previous podcast episode last week, we talked about active versus passive income. Now, if you've missed that episode, you want to go back and check it out on the website or at least inside of the group itself. We also have this airing right on the website, which is womenofelevation.com. But I want to talk to you tonight about why it truly matters whether you obtain active income or passive income. Because it really does matter. Because accomplishing your goals really depends on understanding these terms very clearly. You see, what is the common reason why, for example, investors give as to why they're getting into, for example, real estate investing or why they are already in it? It's really because of financial freedom. Those who want financial freedom very clearly define that goal as being able to use, for example, real estate as a vehicle to eventually break loose of their current career and not have to work for their income. Okay, cool. A goal, an amazing goal at that. So financial freedom, that's really the focus. Because in theory, in keeping it at the highest, most basic level, financial freedom means you have to do no work in order to receive income. So once you are financially free, you no longer have to worry about money, or I should say cash. Now, what does that look like for you? Maybe you are like me or other people who plan to do a lot of traveling or take up a hobby or, just really enhance or learn a new skill set, or just do anything that you really love doing or just sleeping in. Or maybe you are really the opposite. You plan to wake up early and really hang out on your couch all day and just watch TV. Whatever that may look like for you, there's a term both for these plans that these particular plans will fall under, and that's called lifestyle design. How do you want to design your lifestyle? You get to design your life exactly the way that you want it. So isn't that the point of financial freedom? Now, if you don't care about lifestyle design, then you can just, stay at your current job or do whatever it is that you're doing presently. Now, with financial freedom, you can do whatever you want. You can actually start forming lifestyle design before you're financially free too. See, even though, a lot of people spend a lot of time working, at their particular companies, you can have that position where you can position yourself to be completely on your own schedule and do what you want to do when you want to do it. Okay? But it's all about planning right now. It's all about putting some things in motion, making sure that you have the right vehicle so that you can be free to do what you want. Okay? And so you want to leverage, of course, the income that you're bringing in right now so that you can fuel the vehicle that you're using to be free with. I don't know what that vehicle is for you, but everyone should assess your vehicle. Make sure you have the right vehicle that can help you to reach or to attain financial freedom if that is your goal. Now, if your goal is not to be free and you want to keep working your job, that's really, your decision. Everybody has a specific calling. Not everyone is called to, to really build true wealth or, really be financially free. I'm not going to go to say rich because not everyone may claim or want to be rich. But the whole point of the matter is is that you want to get to a point where you can do what you want when you want to do it. That's really the bottom line. And so I just want to say thank you so much for those of you who've really plugged into this podcast show, whether it's you doing a drive-by. And what a drive-by, what I mean by that is stopping through for a few and keep on moving. Or whether you stay throughout the whole episode is really up to you. But I thank you so very much. Please note, everybody, that I'm giving you heads up far in advance that there are going to be some changes. There are going to be some shifts going on. What I plan on doing is contacting each and every one of you in the Women of Elevation group, because there's going to be a new and updated group as of 2021. I know that there are some of you inside of the group on Facebook that are just chilling out and not really active. So we're going to be in contact with you. And if you reach out and if you want to remain plugged in, you can. If not, if the season has changed, you'll be able to move on. So again, I thank you so very much for plugging in and actually listening into the podcast episode. And we'll be back for episode number 2 on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember to always look for some updates along the way at our website, which is www.woe, or I should say womenofelevation.com. Be blessed, everyone. Good night, good morning, and good day.